Good morning, class. In math this week, we have been working on telling time to the hour. And some of you might be thinking, Mrs. Stokes, that was so easy. I'm ready to do something a little more tricky. Some of you might be thinking, time to the hour, I'm good. And if you can't tell time to the hour, then that's great because you've met our kindergarten standard. For those of you who are feeling ready that you might be ready for a little bit of a challenge, I have a challenge ready for you. We are going to learn how to tell time to the half hour. Okay, so here's our analog clock. And right now you can see that our hour hand is pointing at the 5. Our minute hand is straight up at the top. And it's pointing at, so it's 5 o'clock because it's pointing at the 12. These numbers that go around, when the red hand touches them, it's for the hour. But if the blue hand's touching them, then that sounds for the minute. So when I move my blue hand, and it touches like the 1, we actually count by 5s. So watch, it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so when our hand is moved halfway around, that means that it's on the half hour. So I would say that it's 5:30 because it's halfway around. Because there's 60 minutes an hour. Watch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So halfway around is 30 minutes. So if I'm looking at, again, I look at my hour hand first. And because it's halfway around the clock, it's just past the 5. But it's closest to the 5, so it's 5:30. And then it's going to go all the way around. And look, now it's 6 o'clock. Halfway around again, it's 6:30 because it's pointing at the 6. I'm going to move it around again. Now it's 7 o'clock. Now it's 7:30 because it's pointed down at the 6. Okay, so now let's practice. I'm going to mix up our times. So we have 10 o'clock. Now it's 10:30. Right now it's 1 o'clock. Now it's 1:30. Okay? Now I want you to practice showing me some times. First, I want you to show me the time 5 o'clock. I'll give you a minute to get your clock so it's at 5 o'clock. If you showed me this time, that's perfect. Now make your clock say 5:30. So think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If your clock looks like this, you're right on. Good work. Let's do one more. Please make your clock show me 10 o'clock. Okay, here's 10 o'clock. Now show me 10:30. Very good. If your clock looks like this, you're right on. Now, class, I'm wondering, how do I write 10:30? And it's just how it sounds, right? So, like I showed you in digital time, if we were to write 10:30, we start with our hour, and our hour is 10. Then our 2 little dots. And it's not 10 o'clock, it's 10:30. So then I write 10. I'm not very good at writing upside down. 30. Look, 10:30. How would I write 12 o'clock? 12 o'clock. How would I write 12:30? 12:30. It's just how it sounds. Or I could say 12:30. And I could use that to describe this one. 10:30 is 10:30, or 12:30 is 12:30. Okay? Good luck practicing telling your time this week. I know you can do it. Have a great day, class.